Everyone's ears are different, so doesn't that mean that your earbuds should adapt to the needs of your ears? Well, that's the thinking behind these earbuds, the Creative Aurvana Ace Mimi. Does that make these the best sounding earbuds that you can buy on the market today though? Well, let's find out together in the next 5 minutes. Come on, come into our studio. If these earbuds look familiar to you, well, that's because they should. They share the exact same design as the Creative Aurvana Ace 2, down to the millimeter. That's not exactly a bad thing though, as I think Creative has really been nailing the earbud design game lately. At only 4.7 grams each, I find these earbuds comfortable to wear for hours on end, and they come with 5 different sizes of ear tips, so you shouldn't have any problems getting a good fit in your ears. They also still have an IPX5 water resistance rating, which means you don't have to worry about wearing them out in the rain or at the gym. The only real difference in design here is in the color scheme. Open the lid and you're greeted with this reflective chrome interior. It's a little bit less flashy than the reflective bronze interior on the Aurvana Ace 2, but I think this one looks a little bit more classy. If there's one thing I don't like about the design, it's the controls. The tap controls aren't as responsive or as intuitive as the stem-based pinch controls that you find on other earbuds like AirPods. There's also no ear detection sensor, so the earbuds don't automatically pause when you take them out of your ears. Beyond the design, a lot of the internals are also the same as the Aurvana Ace 2, such as the inclusion of Bluetooth 5.3. In terms of codecs here, you get SBC, AAC, LC3, and LDAC. I primarily use the Creative Aurvana Ace Mimi with an iPhone over an AAC connection, and I didn't have any major connection stutters or dropouts when I was using them at home or at the office. While commuting from home to the office, one thing that I really appreciate about these is the inclusion of active noise cancellation. Now, it's not as good as the best noise canceling earbuds on the market, but it's good enough to block out most of the sounds of traffic. Our testing shows that the ANC reduces the loudness of external noise by an average of 76%. Again, not the best in class, but pretty good. If you plan on taking calls on the go, the microphones here are up for the task. Make sure to head over to our written review to hear our microphone samples in a variety of different simulated environments. So we've established so far that these are pretty average wireless earbuds, so why am I here making this video? Well, it's all about the sound quality. The Aurvana Ace Mimi used the innovative xMEMS dual driver system, which deliver excellent clarity and detail in the highs. But don't just take my word for it. In fact, you should never really just take any one person's opinion when it comes to audio. That's why we built our SoundGuys testing lab, where we test earbuds like these on our Brüel & Kjær 5128 testing head. We then use the MDAQS algorithm from Head Acoustics to rate the sound quality on a scale from 1 to 5 based on what most listeners prefer. And how did these earbuds perform? Well, better than any other that we've tested so far. They get an overall score of 4.9 on a scale from 1 to 5. The frequency response does have a bit more emphasis on bass than what our preference curve looks for, so if you are an audiophile or a professional listener, you might want to turn down the bass a little bit, but for most listeners, they'll quite enjoy the way that these sound straight out of the box. Well, chances are that you will like the way that they sound. They get even better once you pair them with the Creative app. You can choose from a whopping 40 plus different EQ presets, or build your own using the 10-band custom equalizer. Either way, you'll be able to turn down the bass if you'd like, or go crazy and crank that bass up if you want. Where these earbuds really shine though is with the Mimi sound personalization. After taking a hearing test that lasts about 4 minutes, the earbuds will build a custom EQ profile to make sure that you are hearing everything that you might be missing out on otherwise. If you suffer from some mild to moderate hearing loss, well, these earbuds will amplify the frequencies that you've been missing out on. Once you've taken the hearing test, you can toggle the sound personalization on or off and even adjust the intensity of it. You can also have your personalized sound profile layered on top of a custom EQ, so you can still tweak the sound a little bit to your liking beyond what the Mimi test builds for you. My recommendation is that you start off by taking the Mimi hearing test and use that as a baseline, and then tweak the custom EQ to your preferences on top of that. I was already pretty happy with the way these earbuds sound before jumping into the app at all, but after spending some time tweaking it and doing the listening test, these have become some of my favorite sounding earbuds on the market. Now, one drawback to those xMEMS drivers though is their power efficiency. Like other xMEMS earbuds that we've tested in the past, the Aurvana Ace Mimi are not battery champions. In our testing, the earbuds only lasted 4 hours and 41 minutes of playback with ANC enabled. That said, the case does give you an extra 3 full charges, and you can charge the case wirelessly or using a USB-C cable, so you really shouldn't run into a situation of being completely out of juice that often. At a starting price of only $130, the Creative Aurvana Ace Mimi offer a ton of value. Those xMEMS drivers combined with the Mimi sound personalization offer a great experience for anyone who cares about good sound. That said, these aren't the only earbuds with Mimi sound personalization. Make sure to check out our review of the Nothing Ear, which also have Mimi sound personalization, as well as a few other unique features that you won't find with these. That's been 5 minutes though, so until next time, I'm Chase Bernath from SoundGuys. Make sure to head over to our full review on soundguys.com, and as always, happy listening. Yay.